Hi there and welcome to Fire Style Yoga. My name is Rodi and I will guide you through today's session for hips, booty and lower back. If you are ready, grab your mat and join me here, crossed legs. Let's start as always by closing our eyes and really doing a little bit of movement in your head and shoulders to allow yourself to drop into your body, into your feeling body. Closing the eyes, relaxing the hands down on the knees. Let's take a few deep breaths here to really connect with the breath, connect with the mat and with this practice. That I remind you, it's all for you and just for you. Inhale through the nostrils, exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nostrils, exhale through the mouth. Just one more moment here. Really drop your attention down into your body, into the points of connection between your body and the surface beneath. The sitting bones, the hips, the lower back. Really find that intention for this practice to be present 100% and really find that relief around the hips area in the lower back. Slowly open the eyes. Inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale, let's transition to hands and knees. Inhale, belly down, head up. Let's bring some movement into the spine. Inhale, down. Exhale, round the back, chin to the chest. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Exhale. Last one. Really nice. Come back to neutral position. Let's extend the right leg back. We're going to do a few hip rotations here to really warm up the hips. So bend the right knee and rotate the right knee externally for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Change direction. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Extend the right leg back. And if you feel like it today, extend the left arm to the front for 3, 2, and release. Awesome. We have the second side. Extend the left leg back. We're going to start with the same hip rotations here. Bend the left knee and rotate externally for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Change direction for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Extend the left leg back. Maybe the right arm to the front and hold for 3, 2, and release. Amazing. Tuck your toes. Move the hands a little bit forward and let's come into a downward facing dog. Really take a few deep breaths here. Just a few deep breaths. Really pressing with your palms down on the mat and pushing the hips up towards the sky, towards the ceiling. And let's walk with the feet to the front of the mat. Inhale, elongate the back a little bit. Exhale, forward fold. Relax your neck. Let's stay here for a few breaths. You can bend the knees. And slowly bending the knees. Chin stays to the chest, head comes last. We unroll all the way up. Awesome. Let's keep going with those hip rotations. This time we are doing them standing and in balance. Okay, so keep your gaze steady at one point in front of you. Engage your core to protect your lower back, but also to find that stability at the center of your body. Okay, keep that breath deep and down into the belly. Okay, hands at the hips, left foot down, right leg up, bend the knee. Ooh. Find that steady point in front of you. Awesome. And now we are going to rotate again the right knee externally for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Change direction for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Extend the right leg just for 2 breaths. Really engaging the glutes. And release. Awesome, well done. Let's go on the other side, okay? Right foot down, left leg up. Bending the knee, finding that steady point in front of you, engaging the core, protecting the lower back, deep breath. And here we go for 5, 4, 3, deep breath, and 1. Switch direction for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Extend the left leg to the front just for a few breaths. And release. Amazing. Shake it. Okay, let's do a bit of a stretch for the legs now. Open them wide, like a meter and 20. Feet are parallel, like you have the impression that your big toe are coming tiny little bit inward, okay? So the outside edge of your feet is parallel to each other. Okay, bring the hands to the hips. Inhale, really elongate the spine, open the chest. Exhale, forward fold down. Keep the hands at the hips and really just focus on the legs here. Focus on your weight, if it is, balance between both feet. Focus on the stretch. Where do you feel that? Maybe bend the knees, maybe extend the legs and see how does the stretch change. 2 and 1. Let's come back up. Awesome. Same thing this time. Not same thing, but legs stay in the same position, but we open the feet diagonally. Okay, we go into goddess pose. Bring the hands, like we are lowering the hips, and bring the hands with the fingers on the inside of your thighs. So lower the hips. Just make sure your knees are above the ankles, so they are not over the ankles. If you feel your knees are over the ankles, make the distance between the legs wider, okay? And we are going to do a few pulses. Up and down, up and down. Awesome exercise to find that flexibility into the hips and work the booty, okay? So up and down, really nice and slow. Keep breathing. Relax the shoulders. Engage the core. Keep going up and down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Come up, bring the legs together and shake it. Okay, your legs do need a nice shake here now. Awesome. Good, perfect job. Okay, let's do a nice stretch for the hips, and this time with the again stretch in balance. And this time we are going to bring again the left foot down, but the right ankle above the left knee. Okay, so not on top of the knee, just a little bit above on the thigh. Okay, bring the hands at the hips, bend the left knee, lower the hips down like you are sitting on a chair behind you until you feel that nice stretch at the right glute and hip. Deep breath. Ooh. Deep breath. Keep your gaze focused at one point, down on the ground maybe, so you don't put tension on the neck. 3, 2, and 1. Release. Awesome. Shake it. And we switch sides. Right foot down. Left ankle on top of the right, above the right knee. Not on top of the knee, just above the right knee, a tiny little bit. Okay? Lower the hips, bend the right knee. Again, keep the breath alive. Gaze down on the ground, steady at one point. We keep breathing for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming back up, shake it. Give it a nice shake with the legs. Beautiful. Let's come on the front of the mat. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale. Exhale, hands down. Right leg back, left leg back. Downward facing dog. A few deep breaths here. And 1. Let's bring the knees down, belly down. Let's work a little bit on the lower back here. We are going to extend the hands, the arms alongside the body. Bring the chest up and the legs up together. Okay, deep breaths. For 3, 2, and 1. Release. Move the hips from side to side. Move the hips from side to side. All right, let's go once again. Chest up, legs up. Maybe this time the arms come up, or maybe you feel comfortable in interlacing the fingers behind the back. Deep breaths for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Move the hips from side to side. Move the hips from side to side. Beautiful. Bring the hands close to the chest. Press with the palms down on the mat and come with the chest up. Open the knees at the edges of the mat, big toes together. Extended child's pose. Okay? Forehead down, chest towards the ground, hips towards the heels. Let's take a deep breath here. And 1. Let's again come back into a tabletop. Bring the knees hip wide apart, tuck your toes, and come into downward facing dog. Hips up towards the sky. Let's go here with a nice stretch in the pigeon pose. So bring the right knee to the front, close to the right hand, down on the mat. You can stay here, up on your hands. Really make sure your hips are in a neutral position. So you are keeping the right glute up, not touching the ground this way, okay? So you really keep your spine nice and straight and protect your spine here. All right, so we can stay up here or go down on the forearms and just take deep breaths. Of course, the back leg, the back knee is down on the ground, the top of the left foot is down on the ground. Keep breathing. A few more deep breaths. And one. And slowly we release. Come on the hands. Tuck your left toes. Lift the left knee. Right leg back into a downward facing dog. Beautiful. Let's go on the other side. The left knee comes down to the front, close to the left hand. The right knee behind, down. Top of the right foot, down. Okay. Pigeon pose. Again, make sure your hips are neutral and pointing to the front, so we are not doing this kind of work here with the left glute down. Okay, so keep it up. If you need the support to put underneath the left glute, you can use like a blanket or a pillow or a cushion or a yoga block. Inhale. Exhale. You can stay here on your hands or come down on the forearms. Keep breathing, keep focusing on that left glute, left hip. Allow your breath to go deeper and deeper. The deeper it goes, the more your body relaxes, the more your body releases tension. Just a few more deep breaths here. 2 and 1. Awesome. Let's come up and go into that downward facing dog again. Hips up. Let's hold it here for 5. Press with your hands on the mat, really pushing the ground away from you, like you are pressing the floor away from you. So really elongating the back, really pressing the hips up towards the ceiling. You can bend in the knees a little bit and see how that feels. You can extend the legs and see how that feels. Just make sure your back is nice and straight. You're not rounding your back. If you feel your back is rounding, really bend those knees, like really bend them a lot. And 1 inhale. Exhale, knees down. Child's pose. Hips over the knees, forehead down. Just for a breath. And slowly bring the chest up. Stay seated on your heels. We are going to sit down and bend the knees, feet down on the ground. Left knee, we bring it down, and left heel close to the right glute. Right leg, we bend it on top of the left, so the right knee on top of the left knee, and the right heel closer to the left glute. Really make sure your sit bones are down on the ground here. And if this is not available for you today, it is completely fine, because you might be up here somewhere, which is normal for most of us, because we really do store so much tension in our hips. And if you are up here, I'm sure you still can feel the stretch on your hips. Just keep breathing with those deep breaths. And the more you breathe deeply, the more your body is going to let go of the tensions. Okay, so if you are here, it's completely fine. Okay, see what your body wants to do today. Okay, so again, staying just here, You can press that right knee a little bit down, just if you are the knees one on top of each other, okay? If you are somewhere in between, just stay there and keep that connection with the breath. Okay, so you can stay here. You can also forward fold a little bit over towards the knees. Really allowing your breath to help your body. Allowing your breath to help your body to release. I remind you here, deep inhale and slow exhale, like really slow exhale through the mouth or through the nostrils. Really that deep breath. Okay, in through the nostrils, out through the nostrils or through the mouth. The longer the exhale goes, the more the body releases. A few more breaths here, maybe 4. Let's go for 4. 3. 2. And last one. And slowly coming out and switching sides. Right foot down, left foot down, maybe shake it. And we go with the right foot first, right knee first down, and then the left one on top of the right. Or wherever that left leg wants to go today. Okay? Also notice the differences between one side and the other. There is always a difference between the right and the left, okay? That's why we are here, to just balance them out. So again, you can stay here. You can press that left knee down towards the right knee. Really feel where that activates in your body. Really keeping that deep breath. You can forward fold over the knees. Whatever feels good for you today. Whatever feels good for you today. You can close the eyes. Really, really deep breaths. Deep breathing. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Coming back up, releasing the legs. Shake it. Nice. Bring the soles of the feet together. Open the knees to the side, okay? So we are holding the feet separately, like we're opening a book in front of us, and we are moving the knees up and down to release any of the tension that may have crept in, okay? Relax your shoulders, relax the chest, and really up and down, up and down. Deep breath. Closing the eyes and really just focusing on the hips. Focusing on the hips, going up and down, up and down. Just a few more breaths here. Up and down, up and down. Awesome. Inhale, come back to stillness. Exhale, forward fold over the feet here. Stay here for 5. Maybe press with your elbows, the knees down towards the ground. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming back up. Help the knees, bring them together. Hug them to the chest. Beautiful. Now let's extend the legs to the front. Maybe move a little bit up and down, up and down. And let's work a little bit more here on the lower back and the glutes. Okay? Bring the hands close to the buttocks. Like really in line here with the hips, and the shoulder is above the elbow, above the wrist. So we are not down back here, we are not in front here. We are really a nice and straight line with our arms. Okay? Feet, keep them hip wide apart. Okay, so this is your hip bones. The feet are in line with your hip bones. Okay? We are going to press with the hands on the mat. Inhale, raise the hips, bend the knees, and bring the feet down towards the mat and really press up. Okay? We are working also on the shoulders here, on the arms. Okay? So we inhale, come up, exhale, come down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, come down. Let's do this for 5. Inhale, come up. Exhale, down. Up and down. Up and down. 2 more. Up and down. 1 and down. Awesome. Let's do a nice forward fold here over the legs. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold down over the legs. Deep breath. Amazing. Let's come back up. And from here we are going to lay down on our back. Beautiful. Bring the knees to the chest. Knees to the chest and roll a little bit from side to side. Massage the lower back. Deep breath. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's bring the feet down to the ground, hip wide apart. Really make sure feet are hip wide apart and parallel. Okay? Bring them a little bit closer towards the buttocks. And again, we are going to work on lower back and glutes. Okay? Hands down on the mat. Arms extended alongside the body with palms facing down. Okay? Inhale, bring the hips up. Exhale, down, but they're not touching the ground. Okay, so we're going up and down without touching the ground on the down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Up and down, not touching the ground. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Keep going. When you go up, really squeeze your glutes in. Up and down. Two and 1. Last one. Up. Hold it. You can keep your arms where they are, where you can interlace the fingers underneath your back and bring the shoulder blades together and the chest towards the chin a little bit more. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Awesome. Bring the chin. Bring the knees towards the chest. Hug them in. Roll from side to side a little bit. Beautiful. We're going to extend the legs up. up towards the sky. Deep breaths here. In one, release the right leg down, bend the left knee and hug it into the chest. Switch sides. Right knee towards the chest, left leg down. And one. Both knees to the chest. Just a breath. And then we release the knees and roll onto one side. You can close the eyes here and just take a deep breath. And exhale. And from here we are going to come up in a sitting position with the eyes still closed. Let's just take a moment here. The hands relaxed down on the knees. And really bringing the attention to the hips and the parts of the body that have been working today, that we extended and stretched, and those parts of the body that released. Just a moment here, deep breath. And exhale. With your next inhale, bring the arms up, 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 palms together. Exhale, bring them down in front of your heart. And slowly open the eyes. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you next time. Namaste.